we're here live with Mr. Artyom in the Robotics Dungeon, the haven for robotics. So, Mr. Artyom, thank you for joining me today.
Nice to meet you.
And is this where you usually practice with your team?
It's a lab for elementary lessons. So about our robotics activities were held on Mr. Marenkov's lab in middle school.
Yeah, it's bigger, there's a lot more space there. Yeah, makes sense. And as far as I know, your team is called K-Bots.
Yeah.
Very original name. So, is there any history behind it? How did
The K-bots, like robots.
Yeah.
K-bots, KS bots, I think that's something like that.
But it's like a scary name, you know, for other opponents, K-Bots.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How scary is it?
And for anyone who, like me, like I know nothing about robotics or the activity in general, what is the activity about?
So, in general, every year, first Lego League has like a new theme for for tournament. So that year we had into orbit like space missions. So that was all related to like life of human in space. So we have a table with a map. Then we have several missions on that map, and then our team has to build a robot which will automatically complete the maximum amount of missions they can.
Oh, fascinating. So it's like they choose a theme and it's like a quest that you have to build with a Lego?
Well, yeah, I can show you how
Yes.
Well, it doesn't have now wheels, but looks like that. So here also you have two wheels and a coaster wheel behind. So this is a robot.
Incredible. And
And
they
then
control it through...
Yeah, you create program, download it to the brick, and then you choose the program and start the like specific mission. Well, it's assembled now, but you can see in general how it looks.
And is this for like, what about like beginners who know nothing about robotics?
Well, you can see there, this is like beginner level of robotics. It's Lego V-Do kits.
Oh.
So they are starting from creating simple but functional models. They have special software for programming.
And on the CISA, is there like a tournament for beginner robotics?
No, that is like the lowest level is Z, and then for high school there is first tech challenge, more difficult robots, more difficult programming. So they are like Z size robots, and well, it's.
And it looks complex from the side, but I mean, if you have the practice and you have the time, you don't have to be a Steve Jobs to...
No, it's just, you can just come and start your activity. If you need something to know, well, this is my work as a coach to explain how it does it work and what do you need to do something with these robots.
Very cool, Mr. Artyom. And now I have some questions about CISA. In Warsaw it was, right? And
Yeah. I am coach for the first year. And that was like it's our first try to do something on CISA. The team, part of the team, was on CISA last year, but like I say, this is my first year as a coach, and we need some time to find the proper way to work with each other, to how to manage the team, how to prepare to the tournament, because like the greatest problem we had, it was our missions while unloading and offloading on the plane. It was crashed, and we waste much time to just build missions from the scratch again.
Yeah, I heard about that. So the first day you like come in and you don't have any...
Well, we have only robot and we need to set up
from scratch.
Yeah. It was like crashed. Next time now we know
you'll be prepared.
What we need to do.
And what went well during the season in Warsaw that you were surprised, like, oh wow?
Well, the teamwork, how they worked together, how they went out all of the difficulties they faced. Because another problem was the team wasn't in schedule. So when we came, we opened schedule and where is K-bots? So they had 1 hour for setting up the mission and like 10 minutes to run first try to complete missions. It's like, but then they like made their best to do everything they could.
And next year, do you feel like you'll be more prepared?
Yeah,
for
of course.
competition?
Definitely. Yeah.
So this is like a learning experience.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you, Mr. Artyom.
You're welcome.
Так, and we have to... Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Все.